This ain't no body shop, it's a mechanic shop.
I hear you need help.
We need all kinds of help. Mike, what you tore up?
I'm fixing the door. You know, the body shop didn't do a good job when it put it together.
We got
stuck it on real good.
We got a Corvette to work on. All right, this week on Phillips Run Driven Bubble Company, we got the main man here, Johnny Akery, with us. He's the guy that does all the paint work. But today we're going to work on the Corvette.
First time for everything.
You've been studying on how to do this.
I studied. I did my homework.
Let's pull this thing in here and see what we got to do. Yeah, that's a hot wire. That goes to the distributor. Can you hold that up? Was that battery on? The cable was on?
Yeah.
I bet the battery's dead. Okay, folks, we got Cleetus McFarland's got Leroy Jr., the Aero Adam. We've got so many different go-kart, Vette Karts, or whatever it is. So we want one too, don't we?
Sure we do.
We can't afford Aero Adam.
Aerial Adam, I believe it's called.
They're pretty bad rides. But,
yeah.
But they're like super expensive.
They're very expensive.
Yeah. But here, look, we got our own Corvette right here. 84 Corvette was the crossfire fuel injection. Somebody put the 4-barrel on it. We got it running. So we want our own Vette Kart. We're going to do this a little bit different. We don't look like everybody else's, but we got the main man right here. You have to Google what we got to do on this. I want to know, the front part's pretty easy. All that unbolts, the fenders unbolt, I'm sure. But this part back here, what are we going to do about this? Because this, I know the back part, this unbolts, but this part is actually glued on, right?
The Google thing said, get out your Sawzall.
Mike, do we have a Sawzall?
It's all bonded together.
You fixed them the other day, so.
So it's glued together?
Yes.
It's glued on
It's glued onto the perimeter frame.
So
there is a frame. It's not just the tunnel.
Right.
I thought it was just a tunnel, but no, it's got a frame. Under there somewhere, there's a frame.
So we got to take all that off.
We got it, yeah. That's the way I understand it.
All right. We'll get to it, and I'll be back in a couple hours and see how it's going.
All right.
All right, so wires are being disassembled. Carefully disassembled.
We've labeled them all. We know where they go back.
Okay, good. I gotta get the gas tank. I'll get the gas tank. I'll take the gas tank out. See 4 bolts right there. The front.
It's not the Silver, the ones down below.
I think the 4 down below. Let's try them. I'm gonna have to go a little faster. He's done got half his out. You ain't even got one out, Mike.
I do.
How many you got out?
Bottom of the hood.
All right, that's about 500 pound off of it already. That's the only thing about GM, man. They put a lot of bolts in these things, don't they? Oh, we're still wrestling getting this radiator out of here, but I can show you, if y'all watched the last video, you see we're overheated. Do you see this big hole right here? Don't you look how they had that thing on there? You talking about redneck ingenuity. When you own a Corvette, you can't afford to replace the radiator, so they got hose clamps around there to hold that thing. Here's the missing piece.
I don't know. It's you know, it's stuff.
I think we can get another hose clamp around and hold this top part in. I think it'll work.
Yeah, little JB will, that fix it.
JB will.
Oh, there.
You just lost a good part, man.
We lost it.
Gonna fit?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Is it gonna turn it loose? I don't know.
I gotta do the other side. Oh, there you go. That's a lot of work to take that thing out, ain't it? I don't think they meant for that to come out. Here, Mike, see if that'll set off.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that. Ah! Well, I feel like Magnum PI now. Oh, I got my good hat on. I need to go change my hat. I got my good hat on. Got my good hat on. Need to get the work hat on. How you doing in there, Mark? Hey, Mark. Oh, you done tore it up now. That button don't do nothing that I can see. That button don't do anything. Huh. Hey, Mike, come here.
I can't.
Yeah, you can't get back on there. Put your finger right up here and mash that button down.
What button?
Right here's a button. See that button right there? Hold on a second, let's see if that does anything.
That's just a spring top of it.
I don't know, it ain't working.
No real pressure to it.
Alright.
This is not me. The light that turns on the light.
Oh, that's a light button, okay. There gotta be something really. Oh, whoa, look right here, Mike. You see that little dog tag hanging out right there? See that little wire?
Yeah.
Pull that wire. Down, Mike.
Down on the carpet.
There you go.
It's your purchase and release. It's the purchase release from Vette.
That's it. Ah, we got her now. After all that, if you'd have just pulled that right there to begin with, we wouldn't have to do all this.
I couldn't see what you had going on there.
I'm outside. Daggone.
Where's your stick?
We need a stick, don't we? Where you gonna put it? Move this and put it on top of the trash can. They're gonna stay there. That'd be a mess to pick up. Another 250 pounds. There is absolutely nothing. We were sitting there looking at that earlier. There's nothing on this car worth keeping. I mean, the body parts and this and that. Look at this. I mean, even the seats just come apart. Is this thing even hooked? Ain't even hooked. Seat's not even hooked. We're getting the easy part first because this part back here is going to be the hard part. Hopefully I'll be at the bus garage when that happens.
I got the saw out. I know how to cut.
Well, I'm back from the bus garage, and they have tore my Corvette all to pieces. Good Lord. What have you done to my car, Johnny?
Well, we saved some of the good stuff. This isn't the good stuff.
No. Mike looks like he's been working for a change. Look at him.
Oh,
Well, get rid of this part of the car and keep that part of the car.
You know what it is?
we had fun.
Golly, I wonder how much all that weighs. It's getting there.
It is getting there, yeah. We got it loose. It wiggles, but we can't get it out.
You know, back in 1984, this was the state of the art.
Yes.
This was the thing to drive.
Right up until they started breaking and tearing up.
Yeah.
Now, if you look down there, you see the pillar.
The what?
This pillar
Oh yeah, that's the
goes over.
Yeah.
And then the frame goes under. This is over that frame.
yeah, that's the frame there, and then this is the frame. And all this needs to come out.
Well, we was wondering about that. You know,
See, that's what I'm saying. It don't look like it's hooked to the frame there. That's what I was saying earlier, John. Just that pillar part right there.
It's got a little piece right here. It's glued. You can see where that's glued on there.
yeah.
And then this is the frame underneath this.
Yeah, underneath the gold part,
That's just plastic.
it's metal on the inside, it's plastic on the outside. So it's kind of bonded right here.
I'd like to leave the
So-
floor pans in it.
Yeah, you want to leave the floors, but you got to put place for a seat. And then, so you want to cut right behind the A-pillars and take the plastic off.
Y'all leave the frame. I'll take all the plastic off. We don't need it.
What about this?
All this needs to come on.
All right.
Just leave the frame out there.
See here, John?
Are we
See
going
how
to
that-
leave the rear wall?
I think it's hooked to this, ain't it?
Yeah,
Ain't it hooked to this?
yeah.
Yeah, that's metal. Say leave everything that's metal.
That's fiberglass, and then the middle's underneath that.
Should be two rails coming back.
Yeah.
Two rails coming
Right
back
there.
right here.
Yeah, that's metal. I think.
That's plastic.
That's fiberglass.
Okay.
But the only part that had a piece of metal on was where the antenna was back there.
Okay.
Did you cut that with a Ziz wheel?
Sawzall.
That was a sawzall? It's coming in. Well, I'm going to go back and drive the bus and see if y'all finish this thing up. I don't think that's factory steering wheel.
Nah,
It looked big.
they must have lost power steering to put that one on.
Lord, look at that rat's nest in there.
Right. We had a big track that came out from underneath there.
Uh-oh. High-class rat living in a Corvette.
It got trapped.
That's the back bumper there. That's took about
Hey,
a
that thing came out easy.
foot and a half off the back, hasn't it?
That thing come out easy. Got the brass off.
Wow.
Cable. We left the cables on.
Look at the stuff, man.
Yeah, I pointed it out. I don't seem to mess up the other day, and I'm trying to make a mess.
Johnny's fault.
Oh,
All right, day 2 on the Corvette, Cart Vette, whatever, Bubba Vette. I'm gonna finish taking this out and get that plastic piece out and all that heater box and everything. But this is going to be, this is where we're at now. And Johnny has researched this. He's the only one that can read out of the bunch. He's actually been to college. And but anyway, we got to figure out how all this is going to come loose. And you can see right there, do you see the bond? That's where it's all glued on. All this is glued on. This is all glued on here. This is all glued on. So here you can see some glue right there. You see the glue? So what do you think, Johnny? I mean, what's your take on this?
Well, we got to figure out where to cut. And you wanted to get down to the metal frame. I'm assuming so they can weld roll bars on it and such. So I know we got to cut right up there and get the outer skin off. We're going to leave this, right?
No, I'd like to take that off too.
I mean,
I'm gonna let, that's actually a roll cage under there. It's actually a frame underneath that.
but you want to take the plastic off it too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can get to rip it.
And you can see where it's bonded right here. It's glued right there, all the way across.
And then, yeah, under here is all solid stuff.
Right.
So we'll be see that comes plumb out to here.
Yeah. And that's this body there.
Careful.
Careful. And then this is, what is that?
That's a speaker box.
Oh, well, it's a big old speaker box.
Radio speaker box. Stuck in there pretty good, speaker box.
All right.
Oh, well.
I guess trial and error. How about you, Mike? What are you doing?
So I can get on that plastic out.
That's a heater box in there. Ain't it?
Now we're going to have to take the brake booster off. Because this goes all the way down the brake booster.
No, not.
But we didn't. I did 2 bolts. One in here, one in there. That's what I bought a while ago.
All right. Well, let's get to it. Well, this is the glue that holds the Corvette together. I didn't even have no glue to it, which made it easy to come off. But I guess it works. I guess that's liquid nails. I don't know what that is. But, see where they glued her on there. We got her off, boys. Mike's still playing with the daggum dash. We got Mike up here in the bird's nest. We got to cut all these rivets out of here, ripping that together, and hopefully this back part will come completely on out. What do you like?
Oh, I got all the rivets out. That was my last one. I gotta take these bolts off right here because I think I got a rivet back there. Now I gotta take that out.
And the heater's about out of it. Getting close. Let's leave the brake pedal and the gas speed.
Yeah, I found out it can stay in there because it goes right there. It's got a brake.
We're gonna need that.
Yeah.
Well, we got the part of the. We need to put a few more bolts on this thing, Johnny.
Plastics.
You done tore it up.
I know. But Johnny's got to fix it. No, I got to fix it. I'm going to put that up.
Oh, okay. That's what you've been working on.
Man,
Yeah. I've been trying not to hit good.
Well, you had done tore it up, Mike.
Hey, oh, there's the fiberglass man right there.
I didn't even think that thing was glued. I think it was just sitting on there, wasn't it?
Well, it's glued up in here. All that's glued in right up in here.
Right.
There's the little pads that you sit on.
Yep.
And these. How does this crap get up in here?
I have no idea. It's crazy. Ain't it? Well, you did good, Mike.
Man, I got fiberglass all over me.
That's why I'm in. That's why I'm in. Johnny, we stayed outside, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
That's okay, Johnny. This Thursday when I'm going like this while we're going down the road, he wonders why.
Well, we're gonna let you go ahead and finish that, being you got it started.
Yeah.
been gone. Drive a school bus. You can look. This is all the stuff that you don't need on a Corvette. I have never seen so many bolts. I don't know. I know you GM boys, and I'm not knocking GM, but I have never. I think they're in the bolt business, and they just build cars where they can sell bolts. Anyway, we got this thing all the way down. Now we left this this part here to put the battery in. We're gonna put the battery back here in the back, so we thought that'd be a cool place to put it. So we left this little tray right here. That's like a little storage tray. But everything else, this is the steel. I don't know what that piece of plastic is. We'll probably take.
That was where that back sat on.
I'll probably take that off. That's a rattle thing. Everything's out from under the dash. Look at that, all clean, all gone. So we got a stern wheel, we got a gas feed, a brake pedal, and a gear shifter, motor, transmission, and rear end. That's pretty much all you need. Still got some wires right here we got to get out.
I got to get up down there transmission.
We'll run that up and get that.
I know what we can do for this. Get rid of all that serpentine stuff and go back with just one belt.
Firebox. Yeah, we still got that big hunk of wires right there. It's got to go.
Yeah, it goes. It's bolted to the transmission.
That's the only thing I worry about is the transmission on the thing. But it's 84. It shouldn't be computerized.
Hey, look here. Look what I found. This car comes from Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Yeah, all the cars are built in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
It was sent to Tennessee.
You found the bill sheet on it? Oh, there we go. Now we've got all the whistles and bells on it. That should tell you everything about it.
Come with 350 motor. Automatic transmission.
307 axle ratio. Bucket seats, of course. It's a Corvette. Bose audio system. Delete. AM/FM delete. Defrost delete. Electric air conditioner delete. 97 mount alternator not delete. That's pretty cool.
That's where it was shipped to right there.
So it's shipped to,
Whatever Chevrolet company that was.
I can't read that. It's cut off. Tennessee though, it says.
Shipped from Bowling Green, Kentucky.
That's where they're all built, in Bowling Green. Something else we found over here. I think that's the actual date code on it, 9/1/83. I think that's when this thing was built, the day 9/1/83. So is that was 9/1/83? Was that a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday car? Because if it's a Wednesday car, it's a good car. But if it's a Monday or Friday car, it ain't too good. That's cool. We'll check all that out.
Hung over, and Friday
They want to go.
They want to go get drunk, especially up in Kentucky.
Yeah. I'll figure out what we're going to do next. Get it up, get the rest of the wires off, and figure out that transmission. It's got a 700 R4. I really don't think it's computerized at all, but it might have a few little odds and ends we'd have to work out. But we don't care. We just want to burn some rubber.
Hold on. You always do the burnouts. I want to do the burnout with this thing. I've been stripping it down.
I'm the one that has to pay for all the stuff.
Yeah, but still, I ain't never done burnout. You always do the burnout, so I want to do this one.
All right. You know how to crank it?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember who wired this thing.
That's what's got me worried.
We got this. Positive side of the battery. Now let me run these two wires here because it runs the starter.
All right.
All right.
Can't run it long because we ain't got no radiator on it.
Yeah. Let me turn the key on.
Yeah. Hold on, man. You got the hot wire hooked up here. Oh yeah, you wired it. You wired it, didn't you? Yeah, you wired it.
Well, hook it up. I had it hooked up on that thing. Maybe these two ain't got to go together.
All right, try it. Oh yeah, you wired it. What is that? Yeah, Mike wired it. All right.
There you go.
You can't even keep it running. You sure you don't want me to do the burnout?
Come on. Pull that wire, Steve.
Oh yeah. Man, that was sweet. I love burning rubber. That thing don't weigh nothing, man.
I felt the back end bouncing.
Look at that. These tires, you can tell they're highly rated tires.
Look at that one.
Touch that with your tongue.
It's sticky now.
All right. We got a lot of work to do after we've done a lot of work. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun. I come across some literature a buddy of mine gave me about this 84 Corvette, and this is pretty interesting. This is actually the brochure. I wouldn't say brochure, but the catalog they sent out. Now it says 96 Rock. If you're from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, y'all know 96 Rock. All right, let's open this up and get that back a little bit where we can see what we got. This thing right here says important. A word about this catalog. So this is actually a catalog. Heritage, a fast look at 30 great years. Let's see, that's on page 6. There it is. 30 great years. There's a heritage of Corvette all the way down to the 1984. Here they are designing the car with the clay mold and actually looking at the car after it's built. Looked like it turned out pretty daggum close. But this is a vast technology, they said. The vast technology of 1984. It's pretty cool. Here is the frame. This is actually the frame, and this is the exact size dimensional blueprint. So it's got all the frame that they designed on this, and this was actually cutting edge. They are actually bragging about how it was welded, precision welds, 142 precision welds in a matter of 97 seconds. That's pretty daggum close. I can't do that at all. But there's the frame that they designed, the blueprint of it, and here it is in real life. Yeah, I guess it kind of matches. Other than ours is a little dirty and rusty. Let's flip on over here a couple of pages I thought was pretty interesting. This is the design, totally new design. It was like I said back in the day. I remember this. This is pretty interesting. Here is the Corvette in the wind tunnel at General Motors. So that's actually the Corvette in the wind tunnel. The wind will barely feel the Corvette coming through. And it did have a very low drag, but it's definitely got a drag now. We took all the anti-drag stuff off of it. We're gonna fix that. There's the digital dash. That was it was a disaster. I've got an 87. I had to have it sent off. Here's all your colors, and check this out. Here's a top view of the Corvette, and then you open it up. Look at that. Now that's fancy. That's complete interior of your new Corvette. And then they had the Doug Nash 5 speeds. There's more fold out stuff. And there's your suspension and all the technology going into that. And this car really handled good. Here's the problem with the Corvette right there. If y'all see that, the new Corvette body design eliminates the traditional hood and go right on down here. At heart of this is the 5.7 liter 350 twin throttle body crossfire fuel injection, basically one of the world's finest high performance engines, and now also one of the smartest. Well, it really wasn't. This crossfire fuel injection, man, people hated it. It was a mess. Now I've got an 82 that's got the crossfire on it. I ain't had any problem with it at all. But let's flip right on over here, and they got more technology. Look how that was a big deal back in 1984. There's your sound system. Let's go right on over right here. Here we go. Here's the big reveal. Crossfire fuel injection V8 engine, horsepower 200 net at 4,300. Whoa, 200 horsepower, 290 foot-pounds of torque at 2,800 RPMs. Now that'll set you back. Available with a 4-speed manual, computer controlled overdrive and second. That was another mess. I never did care for that. I think it was Doug Nash, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, there's our car. That's actually what ours looked like when it was new. And but anyway, I thought this was pretty interesting to have this catalog. This is a catalog. So there you have it. So on the next video, got to put a fuel cell in this thing and radiator, get it tuned up. And then, like I said, I don't want a Vette Kart like everybody else's. So we're doing something quite a bit different. It's going to be pretty cool. Been talking to Ray Cook. Y'all know I do a lot of stuff down there with Ray, or fooling around down at Tri-County. So on the next video, we get this thing. Hopefully, we'll have it put back like we want it. And then we're going to try this on the autocross. So tune in next time on Phillips Run Grip and Bubble Company, and I'll put this on a playlist where you can keep up with it for all those that's interested. And we'll talk to y'all next time.